What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Making my debut vlog, traveling from Wisconsin down to Indianapolis to support my Wisconsin Badgers at the Big Ten Tournament. So it should be a fun time. I hope you enjoy the video.
All right, I'm going tomorrow.
Thought it'd be fun to document my journey this weekend, and the drive down to Indianapolis was pretty smooth, especially for the first 3.5 hours, but the last hour, I'm not going to lie, I was running out of steam a little bit. I stopped for some gas in Battleground, Indiana, and also stopped for a burger and made a burger review that none of you guys asked for, but here it is anyways.
Haven't had McDonald's in a long time. Last time I had it wasn't impressive. I feel like it's gotten worse since I was a kid, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Let's try this out. That's better than I expected. That tastes better than the last Culver's burger I had. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna give that out of 10. I'll give that like a 7.4, which is a really, really high score for a fast food burger. This is really good. Shout out to the McDonald's in Battleground, Indiana. I like Battleground. Nice little spot. All right, gonna try this rebuild drink here. It was a little cheaper than Core Power, some protein, a little cheaper than Core Power, and they hopefully don't abuse their cows like Fairlife did back in the day. But I'll give this a try. Huh? I don't know. This tastes like your classic like protein drink. It doesn't taste as good as Fairlife's Core Power. It's hard to. That stuff tastes ridiculously good. I get it every now and then. I'm not proud of it, but I get it every now and then. But this burger, I'm taking back my rating. I'm gonna give this like a 7.9. This is actually unbelievable. We finally made it at roughly 12:10. It's time for bed.
The next day.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's like 9:40 right now. Way too late of a start to the day, but brought my pre-workout with me, so I'm gonna hit the gym, start the day off right. And the game's at 2:30, so I have a few hours to be productive. Not gonna do any real work. I'm taking the day off. Today's Friday. I'm gonna enjoy my Friday.
Yeah, so I knocked out my workout and I took a look up at the ceiling and all the sprinklers were covered in mold, or it kind of looked like moss. No idea what it was, but that can't be good. That can't be up to code. All right, knocked out the workout. Off to the arena now. Actually, off to the send-off first and then to the arena. And I got to the arena in time to watch most of the Oregon-Michigan State game, and I was hoping that Oregon would win for an easier matchup with Wisconsin, but Michigan State is rolling. They took care of business. They were a little bit too much for Oregon.
And he swishes another. Advances to the semifinals tomorrow. Michigan State moves on.
So Michigan State ended up winning, which is less than ideal. I don't think that's a good matchup for Wisconsin. Michigan State's a well-oiled machine at this point, so it is what it is. I would say Michigan takes that 7 out of 10 times right now, but we'll see. We'll see. I can't stand Michigan State fans, so I hope Wisconsin gets the dub against them. Well, they got to beat UCLA first. Got to beat UCLA. But yeah, Michigan State winning that, less than ideal. Less than ideal.
And now, Wisconsin and UCLA. UCLA beat Wisconsin in a close game at UCLA right after Mick Cronin called out his team for being soft. UCLA came out with a little fire, but in this game, Wisconsin came out with the fire. They were ready for their revenge. They had 12 threes in the first half. And shout out to the halftime entertainment. The dogs were absolutely dialed in. Great entertainment. And then more of the same in the second half. Kamari McGee felt the need to throw some salt in the wound, and Wisconsin finished with 19 threes, which is tying a Big Ten tournament record. But John Tonje, he finished with 26 points, going 6 of 6 from 3. And in the matchups with the UCLA this year, he has combined for 17 of 19 from the field and 12 of 13 from 3. And also, what's the deal with these pickles? They look like they've been expired for at least 10 years.
3 hours later.
Got a little room service for the dinner tonight. Might just be laying low. All right, the burger was fantastic. The fries were great too. Now just watching Marquette St. John's. We got a battle here. Oh boy, that's ugly. But yeah, we got a battle. This is big for Marquette seeding. I think they might slip to a 7, 8, or 9 if they lose this. So this would do a lot for them. But St. John's is kind of waking up here.
Alrighty, Wisconsin looked absolutely unbelievable, and I hate holding my camera like this. I need someone to hold the camera for me, but Wisconsin looked unbelievable today. I am ready for Michigan State, and nor what I said earlier about Michigan State looks tough. They're a well-oiled machine. Yeah, whatever. I'm ready for this game. I'm ready for my heart to be broken, and I'm ready just to silence those Michigan State fans. I got Wisconsin taking this.
8 hours later.
All right, bit of a gloomy day here in Indy, but it's not going to be gloomy once Wisconsin takes down Michigan State. Got the retro shirt on, about to go knock out a workout. It's 8:30 right now, so doing a little bit better than yesterday, but let's get after it. Yep, hit the gym, ate some breakfast, trying to up my calories a little bit. Hit the gym, ate some breakfast, now time to get ready, head to the send-off, and then watch Wisconsin house Michigan State. And fun fact, you see Jordan Taylor, Stephen Bardo, and Rafael Davis all chopping it up. I've had all three of them on the show. If you want to check out those interviews, feel free. But before I show any footage of the Michigan State game, here's a little montage of Tom Izzo working the refs. No one works the refs quite like Tom Izzo. It works for him, so respect to Tom. And of course, there was a review and a technical courtesy of Tom Izzo. All right, to the action now. Here's a beautiful drive by a former guest of the show, Xavier Amos. And it was a back-and-forth game. Michigan State definitely threw the first punch, but Wisconsin clawed their way back. There was a huge play by Jaden Akins making the chase down block, which was really goaltending, but it was an amazing play. And this easily could have shifted the momentum of the game. The arena was popping, but John Tonje is the ultimate equalizer. He finished with 32 points in this game. But Michigan State would not go away as Wisconsin took the lead. They are stubborn. They're tough. And here's the final sequences of the game.
Great concentration and finish. Everything.
Oh, it's a push off. Let's go.
Shout out to Carter Gilmore. Now time to have a celebratory dinner.
Big dog here.
The next day.
All right, it's Championship Sunday. Time to knock out an early morning workout and get the day started. Got here nice and early to the game. Probably about an hour and a half early. Yep. Hour and a half early, watching the players warm up. Took down Michigan State. Honestly, that was one of the most intense games I've been to in a long, long time. I was saying things that I typically don't say. I got way, way too into it, but they got the dub just like I predicted. And now we got Wisconsin, Michigan in the title. It's been a great, great weekend. Well worth the adventure and the trip. But yeah, I got Wisconsin taking this as well. We'll see what happens. And I think part of it is the Tom Izzo factor, right? Tom Izzo, with how hard he works the refs and his antics on the sideline, it just brings out like another side of me as a fan where I just really, really wanted that game. But off the court, I like Tom Izzo. He seems like a cool dude, very respectful guy. But on the court, he just drives me nuts. So I'm so happy Wisconsin won, and the Michigan State fans went home sad. That makes me happy. Like, that'll make the rest of my week. I don't like Michigan State fans, so.
Head guard, a 6'5" graduate student from North Omaha, Nebraska. Number 9, John Tonje.
You know, I really thought Wisconsin was going to take care of business in this game. They had the lead for most of the game. Michigan's defense was horrid, but Wisconsin's shooting was just even worse. They finished shooting like 19% from 3 and 22% from the field. Not going to win many games like that. Michigan ultimately made a few big plays down in crunch time. They had some new energy in crunch time, and they got the dub. But great run by Wisconsin. Fun weekend. Well worth the trip.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm wrapping up the video here. It was a lot of fun documenting my journey to Indy, and Wisconsin made a great run. I think they ran out of steam come their fourth game in 4 days, but they're looking tough. I think it'll be a tough outcome March if they can rest up, heal up a little bit. But yeah, they could not hit the broadside of the barn in the championship game. Michigan played terrible defense, just leaving them wide open from 3. but Wisconsin shot even worse than their defense was. So is what it is. Rather have this performance now than come March. But if you enjoyed this video, thank you very much for making it to the end. There'll be more content like this in the future, only going up from here. So I'd appreciate you being along for the journey. Thank you.